Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how much could depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Nuro luayo, na nuro luayo. Nuro luayo, na nuro luayo. Ọ dịghị mgbe ike mmadụ ga-akarị ike Chukwu. Ọ dịghị mgbe ike Naịjirịa ga-akarị ike Biafra. Nna nuro, onye kere ụwa nuro luayo. Nna nuro, Olisa bi n'igwe nụrụ akwa yo. Now, the news updates. Reactions as Bianca Ojukwu immortalizes US student who died for Biafra. Now, that's what's happening. That the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu, she has commissioned the Bruce Mayrock Memorial. Now, this Bruce Mayrock Memorial is a symbolic tribute to the young American student who gave his life protesting the global silence during the Nigerian Civil War. Now, the memorial, which now stands on the Nigerian soil, honors Mayrock, who is a Columbia University student who set himself ablaze in front of the United Nations headquarters in 1969 to draw global attention to the humanitarian crisis during the war. Now, Mayrock reportedly died the following day from his injuries. Okay. Prior to the act, it was reported that the student, talking about Mayrock, had been actively protesting the crisis, talking about the war in the Biafran land, the Civil War, the Nigerian Biafran War. Okay? Now he has been protesting actively against the war, writing letters to politicians, including the United States President or the President of the United States. Yes. In an open letter on Monday, the Director General of the Labour Party's Directorate of Mobilization and Integration, Comrade Marcel Ngobehe, praised Mrs. Ojukwu for her loyalty to the legacy of her late husband, Dim Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, a revered Biafran leader. He noted that the unveiling of the memorial comes at a time when the scars of marginalization still linger in Nigeria's southeast, describing the monument as a huge plus for the federal government's image and a signal of inclusive remembrance. Now, Ngobehe said Mayrock, despite being an outsider by nationality and culture, remains a symbol of international empathy and moral courage. In his star statement, quote, "This act is both historic and healing. It serves as a symbolic bridge between continents, between the past and the present, and between suppressed memory and imagined truth. This action aligns with our core values: historical truth, social justice, and inclusive national healing. It shows that even within today's complex political climate, there are still voices within the government who remember, who empathize, and who are willing to act." End of quote. That is what he said, talking about the Ngobehe. He pledged to support Ojukwu's initiative, that's Bianca Ojukwu, particularly in educating Nigerian youth about the importance of historical memory and national reconciliation. All that is what's happening now. The Bianca Ojukwu herself now has put a memorial for Mayrock. Of course, this young man set himself ablaze, protesting the killings, or better still, genocide, yes, that was being orchestrated on the Igbos during 1967 to 1970 Civil War. Brutal war against the Biafrans. Oh yes, so in protest after writing a series of letters to the President of the United States of America and others. No response, no positive action being taken to stop this killing, to stop this genocide. Of course, the West, all of them were all, among those people giving support to the Nigerian government to continue the genocide in Biafra land. Of course, so it's only expected that they will not respond to this young man's appeal to stop this genocide. So he set himself ablaze. All right, so it's a history. But what people are saying, some are reacting and saying, oh, Bianca Ojukwu did well from the southeast. Some are saying she did well. Well, some are saying, no, this woman is a betrayer. She's a saboteur. She's sabotaging the Biafran agitation for accepting Tinubu's appointment. So don't mind this woman. She doesn't mean well for Biafra and Biafra agitation. While some people who are talking about, who are Nigerians, who are saying, oh no, this woman is a mole in Tinubu's government. Some are even saying that from that lens, said she's a mole, that she's a mole in Tinubu's government, that she's in Tinubu's government to work against the Nigerian system, that she's a Biafran, and she's there to promote the interests of Biafrans. Some are saying it from that angle, Nigerians. While we have two sections from the southeast of the Biafra land who are saying, oh, this woman did well for remembering this guy who sacrificed his life because of the horror in Biafra land, because of Biafrans. Yes. While these people are from the southeast, Igbos, in the same southeast and Igbos, people are saying, oh, Bianca, no, you are not, this thing is not right. We're not in any way applauding you. We're not giving you any accolade. You are a betrayer. You are celebrating Tinubu's Greek gift of Minister of State, Foreign Affairs. You see it. So now, let me get some of the comments of people. Yes. Fabian Oku Ma Orobum said, he didn't get himself lynched for Biafra to be actualized, rather for federal government to end the war and killing of its own people of that region. In essence, he was drumming over the unity and peace of Nigeria, and should there be any misunderstanding between the country and any part, must not be settled through war and violence or oppression of that region. So on that note, Bianca stressed the significance of that protesting students' point, that is unity. And this man, Sunday Obiano, said, young Bruce Mayrock, your empathy blood will not be in vain. May your soul, I think he want to say, rest in the bosom of Abraham, still fighting for Biafra Republic until it comes to pass. Rest in peace. Now, Santana Ajo Biewe said, this Tinubu government usually trivializing issues. Bianca, who never has her disdain for United One Nigeria, believed to be one of the supporters of IPOB, agitating for independence Biafran Republican state, appointed to very sensitive foreign ministry to make it easy for their secret agenda, even as a serving minister still working for Biafran programs by commissioning late American Bruce Mayrock Memorial, who burned himself to death for actualization of Biafran state. Security risk, she should be fired now. That's what he said. Said Bianca Ojukwu should be fired by Tinubu, that she's working for Biafrans, not for Nigeria. All right. So let me get another comment. Daniel Ozemana said, Mrs. Bianca Ono remains the worst Igbo woman of times. In her dwells the full image of Mother Satan from the underworld, always siding and working with the generational double passion hardcore enemies of Biafra's political freedom, and at the same time mockingly celebrates co-years with General Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu to the glory of the already expired and fallen beyond redemption and broken beyond repairs, non-existence, one Nigeria that was not and can never be. That is what this person is saying. Alex Ono Anedo said, I thank Lady Bianca for this gesture, but I must add that Southeast states must come together to build a war university and name it Bruce Mayrock War University. This may be nice to be located at Ahira, where General Emeka Ojukwu made the Biafran Declaration in 1967. Now, this is what people are saying about this memorial that's been put in place for this activist. Yes, an old-time Biafran activist. He died, yes, for Biafran cause. And that is it. Yes, Bruce Mayrock. Oh, yes. Now, coming to Bianca's side, look at what she said. According to her, Ojukwu was deeply pained by the lack of global recognition of Mayrock's sacrifice and repeatedly expressed his desire to immortalize the young man. Now, in his final days, talking about Odumegwu Ojukwu, he confided in her, saying, quote, "If I don't make it, do what you can. Our people must never forget." End of quote. Now, moved by his words, Bianca committed herself to fulfilling Ojukwu's wish, Odumegwu Ojukwu's wish. Years later, she established this Bruce Mayrock Memorial Building, a 3-story edifice featuring a memorial hall, exhibition gallery, and conference center. Now, she also founded the Bruce Mayrock Memorial Foundation, a non-profit organization aimed at empowering youth through skills acquisition, entrepreneurship, leadership, development, and peace building. Bianca said Mayrock's act of ultimate sacrifice must never be forgotten. She described the foundation as a symbol of courage and a reminder of the impact one individual can have in the fight against injustice. Yes, that's Bianca Ojukwu talking about Mayrock, yes. So, she said Ojukwu was deeply pained by the lack of global recognition of Mayrock's sacrifice and repeatedly expressed his desire to immortalize Mayrock. Oh yes. And so, that is it. My people, don't hear them now. What do you make of it? Drop your comments. But remember, it's Biafra or nothing. Bye for now.